Welcome to USA Global TV and Radio, where our mission is to provide education, entertainment, hope, and inspiration. USA Global TV and Radio connects you with experts and audiences all around the world every single day to help you succeed in business and to live a richer life. Visit us at usaglobaltv.com to learn about career and life-changing training and mentoring programs like the Listening Mentor. Subscribe to our newsletter to stay informed about our special programs and offers. Discover how you can become a guest on one of our shows or a host or producer of a USA Global TV and Radio show of your very own. That's USA Global TV and Radio, where the doctor is always in.
Hello and welcome to USA Global TV and Radio. I'm Dr. JACALYN KERBECK and I'm here with
Justin MIRIGLIANI. Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. We're here at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, in the United States of America. And we're here for the 2023 Take Steps Walk. Justin, what are your thoughts so far?
It's already a great turnout. The weather's nice. This is going to be a good day.
It's a hot one today.
It's hot.
We've seen a lot of people walking by, and we are really just excited. The actual event starts at 1 hour from now.
About, yeah.
Yeah, so now we have people walking by. We'll see if we can get anyone to interview. How about you folks over here? Would you like to be interviewed? Would you like to be interviewed? All right, come on over.
I don't know if you see that.
Hi.
How we doing?
Good, how are you doing?
Awesome.
Hi, welcome. Hi, welcome. We're interviewing people today here at the 2023 Take Steps Walk. Tell us about yourself and why you're here today.
We're here supporting my daughter, his sister, his twin sister, who's been battling ulcerative colitis and C. diff now for, I guess, almost 2 years.
Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry.
Finally into a remission period after about 1.5 years. So things seem to be a little bit settled down, and we're happy to support everybody down here.
Yeah.
Well, we're glad that you're here too. I have ulcerative colitis, and I just finished with C. diff as well. So
it's really eye-opening to see how many people there are.
Had no idea prior to, and what a wonderful community it is.
It really is.
People.
Yeah.
Where in the world are you from?
We're in Bucks County.
Okay, very nice.
Thanks for being here. And
Yeah, thank you. Enjoy your time today.
Thank you.
Really nice. Thank you.
Thank
Have a good one,
Thanks,
guys.
you too. Bye.
It touches so many people. Isn't it amazing?
It does, Justin. You want to take over for just a second here?
Sure.
Okay, thanks.
So, everybody, we're at, as we said, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. And this is the home of the NFC champion Philadelphia Eagles. So we're excited about that. We have a lot of people here.
Just while you're here today, we've got somebody here.
Hi, how are you? Hi. Tell us your name.
Patrick Swartz.
And Patrick, why are you here?
I'm here because I've been a patient of ulcerative colitis since 2007.
2007.
Yeah.
And what do you think of this event?
It's first time here. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you done any other events with the Crohn's Colitis Foundation?
I have not, no.
First one?
First one.
This is a good one to start with.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Good doctors and good treatments so far. So
Good.
I've been feeling pretty good for the past 3 or 4 years, actually.
Oh, that's great.
Congratulations. That's excellent.
So you're in remission.
I think so, yeah.
That's
I
awesome.
believe so.
Glad to hear that.
Yeah.
You want to be on
Good.
TV?
So
Well, thank you for your time. I appreciate
absolutely.
Thank
Thank
it.
you.
Good luck with everything.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. We have got some friends here today. We've got Dave. Say hello.
Hey everybody.
And who's here with you?
My daughter Lila.
Hi. Nice to see you both. And what's it say on your shirt there?
That's my logo. My I don't know what you call it. Never trust a fart. When you have Crohn's, you got to be very careful.
That's so true.
And of all the things not to trust, a fart is first on the list.
Exactly right. And what brings you here
And
today?
this is my fundraiser show.
Oh, Team Comic Dave Evans. Shits and giggles.
So
Sorry, we're just.
yeah.
Woo! Oh, there's a tall lady right there.
Yeah, look at that. Stilts.
So what brings you here today?
We're just trying to help and raise money and help find a cure for Crohn's.
Fantastic. Well,
Yeah, because I want to be cured. It's all selfish.
it's all about you.
It's all about me. Yes.
Well, I want you to be cured as well.
And I want. Yes. So.
And what do you think of the event so far?
It's cool.
Yeah. And what are some things for people who are not here? What are some things that you're seeing? We're hearing.
There's bands and stuff, and there's like cool games, I guess.
Yes. Yes, there are cool games.
We're having a good time.
Yeah.
So if you're not here, there's still time to get here.
You want to say
Come
hi
down.
to somebody?
Hi, Sherry at home, who's couldn't come today because she's not feeling well, my wife. And hi to everybody that has Crohn's or colitis and is suffering and is in a hurry for us to find a cure, because that's what we're trying to do.
Absolutely. Oh, thank you so much. We are going to have it. We have an extension cord so we can actually put our television up. Justin, can you?
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, so
Take care.
you too. Thank you. So we're still working on trying to get this hat straight. Still working on trying to get the TV up and running so that we can broadcast the event on the TV here so people can see themselves. And just for those of you who know me from my other shows, Entrepreneur and So Much More, and also the Take Steps show, I had ulcerative colitis for 12 years. And unfortunately, it was developing into colon cancer. And the upshot of that was I had to have my entire large intestine removed, which is the colon, the rectum, and the anus, and fitted for permanent ileostomy. So it's been a few years now. 2015 was my year of surgery. And even though I'm not technically a patient anymore, I still want to support people who have suffered the way I did for 12 years. So it's important for me to give back and to help a little bit, as little as I can, or as much as I can. I know it's only scratching the surface, but it's an important thing to me. It touches home. And one of the things about Crohn's and colitis is there is a element of heredity to it, where children of patients have a higher risk of getting Crohn's and colitis. And I have two daughters. One is almost 17, and the other one is just about to turn 12 in a couple days. And I want this out of here before they have to worry about it. I was 27 when I started to have symptoms, and I was diagnosed 2 days before my 28th birthday. So it means a lot to me to see that all these people are here to try to help us get through this, and we're going to take it. So a lot of games here, which is really cool. Some football games, and we got a lot of bands here, which is really neat. And all kinds of people walking around. Dr. JACALYN's setting up the TV now. Better get it going. Looking forward to the event. And we're going live today without any commercial breaks, which is not an easy thing to do. You think that it would be easy, but it's not. It's hard. There's a lot of time to talk and to come up with things to say, and we're going to do our best with that throughout the day today. I see they're setting up the TV now. Hopefully we'll be able to get people on the TV.
Thank you for joining us at the 2023 Philadelphia Takes Steps.
As you can hear, they're about to start the event.
Start your event experience today at the Trailhead, where you can check in and get your reward ticket. Our opening ceremony this morning begins at 11:15, and we're doing it in the Torque Club. Make your way.
So just listen to the event.
You can grab your ribbon and head to the northeast ramp up to the Torque Club. If needed, there are elevators at section 119.
Let's see, it's 11:15 to start the event. So about a half an hour from now, a little less than that.
For 2023 for Philadelphia Take Steps, we've got plenty of Takeda, Bristol Myers Squibb, Optum.
All right, so thank you for being with us.
Two Whites and Drip Drop.
I'm going to step off camera for a second here, and then we'll come back and we'll start some more coverage of the 2023 Take Steps event for Crohn's colitis.
Jacob's Cares Foundation, Children's Hospital Philadelphia, CMI Countertops, Cooper Health, Cozen O'Connell, Cross Country Mortgage, Deeds and Watson, Eastburn and Gray, Equinox Benefits Consulting, the Finkelstein family, Forge Apollo, Geisinger, Gene and Roz Jacob, the Haverford Trust Company, Coleman, Independence Blue Cross, InfoCare RX, IBS Health, James R. Halsey Foundation of the Arts, Janssen, Jefferson Health, JFS Wealth Advisors, Legacy Foundation, Lehigh Valley Wiley Children's Hospital, Martin LLP, McClure's Honey and Maple Products, Amaro, Divorce, Nestle, Omnilift, Penn Home Infusion, Penn Medicine, Pfizer, Farm Care, Providence Packaging Corporation, PSP Sports, Safeguard Group, Takeda, TD Bank, Temple Health, the Ash Foundation, the Rosner Family, U.S. Digestive Health, USA Global TV,
Yes.
Valerie Stormgren, Van Hessen, Vivo Infusion, Wawa, Red Star Packaging, and 93 Happy Land. Remember, our opening ceremony will begin this morning promptly at 11:15 a.m. And everyone
Let me ask my nephew.
a dedication ribbon. It will be an important
Hi, everyone. We are trying to set up our television here. We didn't have power, which we now do, but we now do not have a remote control. And it's not a touchscreen television. So anyway, we're doing the best we can here. Maybe there's some more people we can interview. You want to interview some people? Okay, I'll ask. Yeah, that'd be great. Hi, would you like to be interviewed today? No? Yes and a no. Okay, 2 no's. So. And by the way, it is a hot one here today. You can see I'm sweating. It is so humid. Hi there. You want to be interviewed? No? Nobody wants to be interviewed today. Look at this. Yeah, you're on TV. Hello. Okay.
That's that. All right. Now we.
Justin, what's going on? You're going to take a walk around. Hi.
Yeah, I'll walk around and.
Would you like to be interviewed today?
Sure, why not?
All right. Tell us your names and why you're here today.
My name's Joseph, and I'm supporting my son-in-law.
Hi, Joseph.
He has the Crohn's,
Okay.
and I think it's a good cause, and I hope someday they have a cure for it, totally.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here. How about you, sir?
My name is Bob. I'm here for my nephew, and I'm hiding from my wife.
Oh, we're not going to tell her
That's
where
a
you
good
are.
one. Oh, okay.
That is a good one. Are you enjoying the event?
Always.
Thus far, yeah.
Yeah. It's a
We
hot
both had
one.
bad legs, so we're not. They're doing a tour,
Okay.
and we said we'll walk as far as we can. Then we're going to go sit down
Yeah,
somewhere
we're going to
cool.
go back. And sit
Yeah.
down.
All right, well, go sit down. Enjoy
Thank
yourself.
you.
Thanks
All
for
right,
coming.
thank
Bye. Hi there. Tell us your names and why you're here today.
I'm here because I've been battling Crohn's disease since I was 18 years old, and I'm still struggling. So I'm here to help raise funds.
I'm sorry to hear that. You're supporting her. What are your names?
My name's Carla.
Carla. And
Andy.
where are you from?
From New Jersey.
Okay. Yeah, is this your first time to take steps?
No, it's my 10th year.
Okay.
His
Yeah.
first time.
It's my first.
What do you think?
Nice.
Yeah, it's a lot of work goes into it.
It's a lot of work,
Yeah.
fundraising.
Yeah,
It's a lot of work putting all this together.
It is.
Yep.
And
It is.
it's a good event, to raise awareness
Absolutely.
and to raise money.
I'm a patient too. This is my 4th year. So,
Good.
But yeah, well, enjoy yourself. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, we're going to go over to Justin, who's going to be. Oh, he lost connection. This is what it's like when you're live. All kinds of things go wrong. All right, are you back?
Yeah, right.
Woo!
Maybe they
they went up.
So there's music playing in the background, as you can tell. And we are, hi, would you like to be interviewed? No, they don't. Okay. We will be back in just a moment as I look at this television and try to get it fixed. Justin, you're on over here.
All right. So I'm just going to settle in here. All right, everybody. So as Dr. Jacalyn works on taking care of the TV and the internet connection, all this stuff. And you got to remember, this is live TV, so anything can happen, everything that under the sun. And we're just here for a nice day. It's important, as you just heard in the last interview. We had somebody who's been suffering with ulcerative colitis since she was 18 years old. And I suffer with, I think she said Crohn's, actually. I suffer with ulcerative colitis, and that was for 12 years. And it's not easy. And a lot of people think these are bathroom diseases. And in a lot of ways they are. But there's more than that. They can affect the eyes. They can affect the liver. They can affect all other parts of the body, even the joints. You could have sort of like an arthritis from Crohn's or colitis. And it's a lot. It's a lot. And the mental aspect of it is so important too. And I can't tell you how many times I had accidents. I had to wear adult diapers for many, many years, for about 12 years. Not knowing if you're going to be able to get through. I teach computer classes, not knowing if you're going to get through the classes without having to run to the bathroom, and how many times you could have to run to the bathroom. Not being able to go to the beach because there are no bathrooms on the beach. Not being able to go skiing because if you have a sudden urge to use the restroom and you're on a slope, there's nothing you can do about it. You just had to hope for the best. So, there we go. So up and running on one camera. Let's see. I'm going to check my phone. And hopefully the phone will work because I want to be able to walk around and talk to people.
We've got Joe Del Campo in the house. Joe, come on over. Thank you. Joe, come on over here.
Yeah.
Joe is on our team, and I met Joe through Justin.
Yes.
Hi, everybody.
Tell us about your work and what brings you here today.
Well, it's for a good cause. The work that I do is basically, freelance. I do what I do. There's no really set pattern to it. Just have a passion for image capture and showing the world in a more positive way to people.
What do you have with you today?
I have my Nikon D7500.
What are you going to be taking pictures of?
Just a fan opportunity. That's all.
How can
Whatever
people
sticks
hire
out.
you for your work?
They can get me through my website at jdcphotog.com. Also, they can get me through text or phone at area code 267-254-8056. There's over 200 galleries on the website. Everything on the website is for sale. There are various formats, various sizes, and very competitive prices. It's quite an interesting compilation that I put together.
And I can attest, Joe sent me a very beautiful photograph that he took. Where the two of us can't get in here.
Yeah, let me see.
And I have to say, he is outstanding at what he does. So,
Thank you.
What is your website again?
jdcphotog.com.
Spell that.
It's J as in Joseph, D as in David, C as in Charles, PHOTOG.com. So it's photography cut short at the end of G. It's a little weird, but it took me time to come up with one on account of all the patents.
Very good. Please do contact Joe. He's on our team. He's making a difference. He cares, and he traveled. And it took him some time to get here, and we really appreciate it. So
Yeah, worth it though. I'm happy to help.
Thank you so much.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Doctor.
So what are you going to be taking pictures of? Just people going by?
Everything. I took pictures, some of the structure, of the link. Obviously, there's quite a following here with the Eagles and their success. Different stands showing their support. It's a great hobby because I don't go out and say, well, I'm going to go shoot this. Most of my shoots are done. When people say, aren't you a fan? I say, I'm a fan of opportunity. So, on a Saturday, I'll pick up my camera, and I said this before, I do what I do. It might not work for Dr. KERBECK or Justin or somebody else, but it's gratifying to me, and there's no set way to it. So whatever sticks out. Hey, we have Captain America here.
Yeah, thank you, Joe.
Thank you.
Who do we have with us today?
Hey, Captain America's here.
Tell us about what you're wearing and why you're here today.
Well, I'm here to help the Crohn's Colitis Foundation. Of course, today is a beautiful day. They're having their walk today, so I'm here to help support that and try and get as many people out here as we can.
And it's a hot one, isn't it?
It is a little hot.
And I'm sweating and you're not. How are you staying so cool?
Suit's ventilated.
Oh. So you'll be here how long?
I will be here till around noon.
Okay.
Yep.
Where do you live?
I live right outside of Philadelphia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for being here.
Yeah,
You're doing
absolutely.
a great job.
Yep. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye. Justin, do you want to just do a little turnaround and show people where we are, where the stadium's located?
Our opening ceremony begins in 15 minutes. In the Eagles Torque Club, you can ask a staff member where that is. 15 minutes.
It's a stretch, but there's some in the city of Philadelphia. There's I-95, which has been in the news recently because of all the problems that we had with the collapsing of one of the lanes. But man, oh man, what a great job. It took 12 days for the crews to get a temporary road fixed so that we were able to move again. That's such a big artery in the Northeast, not just Philadelphia. Important to get that back up and running. They did a great job. One of the things that, let me see if I can get this in view. A lot of Philadelphia Eagle greats up there. Tommy McDonald, Harold Carmichael, Pete Retzlaff, Keith Jackson, Mike Quick. Some of them before my time. Some of them were childhood heroes. You can see them across the top there. Let's get a nice shot of those. And it's been a good couple years for the Eagles. I mean, if you go back to 2017, won the Super Bowl, got to the Super Bowl last year, had a 10-point lead at halftime and did not come through with that, but that's all right. We love them anyway. And they've been gracious enough to open up the stadium for the Crohn's Colitis Foundation, and we appreciate that. And it's them trying to give back to the community. And there's a real love affair, I think, with the Eagles especially. This is a football town. So it's pretty exciting to be a part of the Crohn's Colitis Foundation at the link. And we're still working on the TV, trying to get the TV up and running. Hopefully we can do that. As Dr. JACALYN said, it's a hot day here, probably already in the 80s. And the sun is bright. I'm just glad I remembered to bring sunscreen because it is going to be a scorcher. And that's Philadelphia for you. Anybody who's not familiar with the Philadelphia area, June and July and August are super hot months. And we're actually at the end of June here, heading into July. So it is what it is. We did this a year ago, and I don't remember how much money was raised, but it was, I believe, hundreds of thousands of dollars raised. And I hope today we go beyond what we did last year. And anybody who would like to make a donation to the Crohn's Colitis Foundation, you can go to the Crohn's Colitis Foundation website. If you Google it, no matter where you are in the world, if you Google Crohn's colitis, there's a foundation in your area, whether it's the Philadelphia chapter.
So it's very exciting what's happening right now. My nephew is here and he's configuring the television. We don't have the remote with us, and he's getting it done. So when people walk by, they can actually see that they're on television. How cool is that? So if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please go over and do it. It's USA Global TV and Radio. Who do we have here with us today? The man of the hour.
Well, not the man. Connor Wilson's the man of the hour, but we're broadcasting live from Lincoln Field, home of the one-time and next world champion Philadelphia Eagles.
That's right. Go Eagles.
She goes from the field.
We are going to go down to the field. So we're setting up the television. I should say my nephew, Connor. What do you have to say?
Hey, doing well. Getting everything ready to rock and roll.
And hopefully we'll have it set up before the event's over. So that'll be exciting. We're also going to be going to the event at the clubhouse level. We'll be taking you with us there. So stay tuned. And again, it is a hot one. All right.
I'm trying to just search. You know what? I should be searching.
USA Global TV. Let's see what we have today. Hi. Would you like to say who you are and why you're here today?
My name's Brian,
Hi,
and
Brian.
I suffer from colitis.
I do too. How are you feeling?
Feeling great since 2019.
Woo!
Humira for the win.
Humira. Okay. I haven't tried Humira, but that's... Oh, would you post for a picture? So you're on USA Global TV and Radio. You can find us on YouTube.
Hi.
Hi, what's your name?
Jamie.
Jamie, and you're here to...
I'm here with Brian to support my sister-in-law Melanie and my husband Brian in their healing journey.
And me, Samuel. What's your name? Samuel. Samuel, nice to meet you. And how have you been finding this event today? Good. Yeah, it's fun? Yeah. Who's this?
It's my brother. It's my brother.
It's my brother Zachary. To put you on TV, I guess.
Absolutely. Sure.
You heard it here. So, is this your first Take Steps?
Yes.
Yeah. What do you think?
So far, it's great.
Yeah.
Anything to raise awareness.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, I hope you have fun, and the main event is starting soon. I'll be up there, so enjoy yourself. Thank you. Stay well.
You too.
Woo.
Thank you.
All right, we're starting to get there. He's doing all this without a remote. So, okay, over to you, Justin.
All right. So, as you see, so many people are here who are either suffering with Crohn's or colitis, inflammatory bowel disease. And that's what we mean when we say inflammatory bowel disease, Crohn's and colitis. And a lot of people are also here to support loved ones who suffer from these ailments. It's not easy. We're getting the announcement that in a few minutes we'll be going to the beginning of the opening ceremonies. All right. So we're gonna be going to the opening ceremonies, and we'll bring it to you live. If you're in the Philadelphia area, you know the link. I think you can still sign up and come at the door, so please feel free to do that. And if you have the time to do that, if you so desire, it really is appreciated. In some ways, this is a community that is underserved, and it's not anybody's fault, but the general public, and I'll be honest with you, before I got colitis, I didn't even know what colitis really was. I thought it was just a bathroom disease, and I thought it was something that was just minor. and it turned out to be a much, much bigger ailment than I ever imagined it would be. And I think that's why events like this are so important, because we do bring awareness. We do let people know that we have people struggling and suffering, and we have to find a way to make sure that they're not alone in that. All right, so I think the TV's up and running, and we're yeah, let's go to the event.
All right, so we're walking now. Thank you to my family for staying with TV. All right, Justin, I'm going to take you off here because you're right here.
We're getting a little feedback there, so I closed it out.
Yeah, I think I'll turn around so people can see what we're seeing. So apparently there will be about 3,000 people here today. And because it's such a big stadium and it holds so many people, everyone's spread out. But we'll see more people as we get into the event. And we've got a special person over here, Mr. Paul Geller.
Hey, everybody. How are you doing?
Can you tell everyone what your role is with the foundation?
Well, my role with the foundation is I'm a regional director. I oversee the Philadelphia chapter as well as an upstate New York chapter. And otherwise, I'm the guy with the walkie-talkie today. So
He's the one who got his power. Yay.
yeah, exactly. I got your power, so that's critical. I am important. So we're excited to have you participate online there. And thank you very much for joining us. And we're heading up to the program to start the festivities.
Thank you, Paul. Good
Thanks,
seeing
guys.
you.
All right.
Okay. Joe, it's a lot cooler over here, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, Joe, how did you get interested in photography? Was it something that just came to you later in life, or it's something you've always been doing?
Kind of inherited from my father at a young age, and was around him a lot. He was, between that and hunting, they were his two passions. My one brother took up the hunting, I took up the photography. One thing led to another, and just kept with it.
There we go. We're back.
Probably in my mid to late 30s, with the advent of digital coming out, I started to
Wait, one moment. I just want to show. This is the colon, and here we have different stages of Crohn's disease. It's pretty cool how they depicted it. Colon cancer, polyp, and normal colon tissue. Wow, that's what we want. That is what I would love to have, but that is not the case. So here I am at Take Steps with my friends and family and the wonderful people from the Crohn's Colitis Foundation who seriously gave me a reason to live and keep going. So they're so good at what they do. We have a nice breeze right now. You might be wondering why I have this on, what it means. All patients were given a green ribbon, and we will be using it for some type of ceremony. So stay ramp now. I don't know if you've ever been to Lincoln Financial Field or if you've ever been to a Philadelphia Eagles football game, but it's pretty exciting. And you'll see across the way Citizens Bank Park, where the Philadelphia Phillies play. The Walt Whitman Bridge. Sorry, we got disconnected, but that bridge connects Philadelphia. Okay, we're back. There wasn't any internet, and now we're inside. It's beautiful. It's air conditioned. You can see some of the images of the Philadelphia Eagles. And you can see there are a lot of people in this room here waiting for the event to start. There we go. I don't know if you saw what I was showing you. And hi, Gaffa, watching from Ghana. Nice to have you with us. Anybody else who's out there and wants us to know, please type your name into the comments. You can see there are a lot of people here for this event. It touches so many lives. and you think you don't know anyone who has Crohn's or colitis, and you'd be shocked because most people don't want to talk about it. And what I found, my own experience, is I didn't talk about it really for years until I met the people from the Crohn's Colitis Foundation. And that's what really changed my life. I've had ulcerative colitis for 32 years, and it's a very painful disease. It's very embarrassing, and it's really affected me mentally in so many ways still today. And I don't even really tell anyone about it because it's hard to describe, and it is not something I would wish on anyone. But the good people at the Crohn's Colitis Foundation and all of the amazing doctors and research centers and hospitals and caregivers, they're really making a difference. So here we are, and here's the stage. And you can see the event is just about to get started.
You know, that's how it always starts off. That's the feedback. Squeal whenever you see the movies. Captain Time 2. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. How you doing this afternoon? Welcome to Philadelphia 2023. Before we get our ceremony started, we would like to invite Madeline up to lead us in our national anthem. So let's get her up here. Madeline, come on up. Round of applause.
Can you see my early light was so proudly held that the twilight was leaving, whose brush strokes and bright stars Shout out to the team of short breakers. Thank you very much. This is near and dear to my heart. My daughter, Caroline, is a patient, and this year we're excited to welcome a co-host. Ladies and gentlemen, I love this gal, Dawn Tiffany from Fox 29.
Amazing when I look out into the audience and I just see a sea of people out here supporting this cause, which is also very near and dear to my heart, as many of you may or may not know. I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease almost 22 years ago. It was right after the birth of my beautiful daughter, Una, and it's supposed to be the happiest time of your life. And instead, I found myself a prisoner in my home. I couldn't leave. I couldn't walk around the block with my dog. enjoying time with my little baby girl. And I called my doctors and they said, oh, you just had a baby, you'll be fine. And they really kind of brushed it off. So it's probably a couple months before I had some testing done. And I had never heard of Crohn's disease. And the nurse from the hospital, the local hospital, called me up and said, you have Crohn's disease. And my neighbor, who was a nurse, I called her up, Rose, is this bad? And she's like, well, it's not good. And I had no idea at that moment my life was going to be changing dramatically. And it's certainly been a whirlwind. I've had a lot of different treatments, had to manage what I eat, and fortunately for me, I worked in 2 local Philadelphia TV stations that were so supportive. I mean, I had a boss who would just look at me and say, go home, I can tell you don't feel well. But I ended up connecting with the Crohn's Colitis Foundation, which was really a big answer for me, because they connected me with my doctor, who is still my doctor more than 20 years later, and they offered all kinds of emotional support and resources, and they helped connect me with people like you. So I didn't feel like I was alone on those really, really bad days, and also that I could be an inspiration to people that you can manage this disease, even though it's not glamorous, it can be really ugly, but that we can get through it. And when I look out and see all you people, I definitely feel like we can get through it. So thank you all for being here. Thank you for your amazing fundraising efforts. I am proud to be here today and to be this year's media honoree with the Crohn's Colitis Foundation called me and asked me, so I was actually got kind of teared up. So I feel I'm happy that I've been able to volunteer and get the word out and try to raise awareness. So thank you all for coming. Thank you all for your efforts, and let's find a cure.
We're honored to have people here with us today who are, of course, living with IBD, and they've confronted a fear that comes with diagnosis and face each day with incredible strength. Just by being here today, they bring hope to those who may feel the isolation that the disease brings. So it's my privilege to introduce one of the patients from our community to share their journey. So please welcome this year's Philadelphia Take Steps Adult Honored Hero, Mr. Ryan Holloway.
Thanks, Preston. Thank you all. Thank you all for being here.
My arms are getting tired. It's an amazing event.
Here's the notes here, but I want to keep this on track. Where we can be here a while. So, when I was in grade school, I went from top of the growth curve to bottom of the growth curve. I thought crippling stomach pain was normal, along with rushing to use the bathroom multiple times a day. Luckily, I was able to find a great doctor who diagnosed me with Crohn's disease and got me on a mild medication that worked. Stomach pain stopped. I caught back up on the growth curve and went on to live a normal high school and college life. Even being fortunate enough to play college sports and enjoy a classic college diet filled with beer and pizza. I was in remission, and my disease was out of sight and out of mind. But it wasn't finished with me yet. Post-college, I was living in LA, when my disease reared its ugly head again. Although this time it was far, far worse than before. Even with access to the best doctors and the best medications, nothing worked. I popped a bunch of painkillers, got on a plane home, and checked myself into the ER in Philadelphia. I went on bowel arrest and installed a PIP line for nutrition. 2 months later, after a second trip to the ER, I awoke to a doctor in my room talking about scheduling surgery. I wasn't ready to go down that route. Not yet. I packed up my stuff and started my own research. There was a clinical trial that I thought I could possibly get in. I flew to Chicago in the spring for the trial. I was rejected. I was 25 years old. I should have been at the prime of my health, advancing my career, living my life. Instead, I was lying on the floor in my parents' bathroom, down 30 pounds. Eating myself through a bag and feeling hopeless and lost. Sorry. I was at rock bottom, and I didn't know what to do next. Thank God for my family. They were my rock during this time, and just when it seemed darkest, I received a little bit of light. The doctor who ran the screens for the trial called me to offer some hope. Ryan, I think I can help you. That's all I needed. It was a long path navigating multiple medications and committing to major lifestyle changes. Yet here I am now, 11 years later, medication free, believe it or not. I'm happy to be out here, and I have to give my wife a shout out for filming. A great career and 3 beautiful children. For a while, I fell back into the outer side of my mentality. However, 5 years ago, I felt hopeful. People that heard my story were consistently
Please help us fund our mission. We have set a goal to raise $700,000 for this event, which are funds needed to provide for patient services like Camp Oasis for kids, as well as support critical research. We're so appreciative of your support to help us reach our goal. And if you give a $50 donation or higher today, you're going to be able to win 2 tickets to Beyonce Renaissance World Tour on Wednesday, July 12th. And that will be in section F10 on the field. So we're going to give you some awesome seats. So make sure you do that now. That is if you donate $50 or more. But it's going to be announced this week. So I'm going to give everybody a few minutes to do that. Again, I'll reiterate the text information. CS 2023, one word to 53555. And if you give a $50 donation or higher today, you're going to be entered to win 2 tickets to Beyonce the Renaissance World Tour. That's Wednesday, July 12th, coming up pretty soon, in section F10 on the field. I'll give you just a second to do that. And, wow, I didn't see that. I don't have a monitor in front of me as well, thank you. So, Ron, she's the main event right now. All right, Melody, we're going to meetings. Something like this tonight, I think now. We're going to the next one. The texts are being tallied. Information is coming in. People are texting like crazy. Money being added. So apparently our internet is moving a little bit slow. Because everybody's donating, and that's a good information.
Dawn, so good to see you. Dawn, love this lady. She's the best. Tell everyone why this is so important to you.
So important because of all the patients like Jackie and all of these people here today.
Dawn does an incredible job. How long have you been with the foundation?
Over 25 years.
It's amazing. And I told everyone that I was broken until I met you.
Aww. Same here. She's a lifesaver.
We're going back to the event.
Support.
Thanks, Dawn.
I want to introduce to you Jackie here, who is a patient, as well as mom's son Leo, who is also a patient. It's not easy. Please welcome honored heroes, mother and son, Jackie and Leo, to the stage. With diabetes, sometimes you just don't know where to turn first. Jackie never guessed she would be going through that experience in her family twice. When her son Liam was experiencing concerning symptoms like herself, she feared she had passed on the worst possible part of herself to him. So yes, Jackie is a patient and a caregiver. Taking Liam every 6 weeks for iron infusions, doctor's appointments throughout the year, continuing with school and life on difficult days, and recognizing when true rest is necessary. They are grateful they are both now living their normal lives with their current treatments.
Stand by for background music.
While they may not have chosen this path, it's one they are on. Together, Jackie and Liam make one. You're here today because, like Jackie's love is living with diabetes. And you are ready to walk by their side every step of the way and make sure they're not alone. Times are both caregiver and patient. Like Jackie, caregivers, if you're holding a white ribbon, now is the time to raise it up high.
So, we'd like to welcome somebody on the stage to speak for a moment. Let's welcome Dr. Adam Ehrlich, who's a guest He also conducts the Temporal Gastroenterology Fellowship Program, where he is seeing a future gastroenterologist. Adam has seen incredible advances in the way patients with IBD are treated and knows each step forward comes from research funded by organizations like this one. He has a goal shared by the foundation and everyone here today, and that is to discover a cure that eliminates IBD for good. We're all here today to get us closer to that goal. Donna McGee, celebrating her 10th year as an infusion. She couldn't think of any better way to celebrate those accomplishments than being here and being our 2023 Patient Advocate Honorary back in Take Steps Philadelphia event. Throughout her career as an infusion nurse, she's developed friendships that will last a lifetime, and she feels privileged to provide comfort to her patients with the coveted all-in-one on infusion day. Jokes to lighten the mood, and the joy that comes over time when symptoms are under control, or better yet, in remission.
Whether you're a healthcare professional and you've dedicated your life to fighting IBD, or you believe in bringing support to patients and families, everyone who's holding the ribbon, raise it now. Show the IBD community.
Video moment. A lot of emotional blue ribbons out here. Thank you guys for supporting us. Understand that any journey is easier when you're not alone. You can lower those ribbons now. Thank you. Now, on the table beside you are lengths of rope. Here's what we want you to do. Pick up a rope, move to your closest rope. We want everyone to have their hand on a piece of rope. So everybody, if you can, move your rope. Put your hands on a piece of rope. Let you move over to that area. A few more people getting in place. We got some room over here down the front. All right, everyone. You have your hand on some rope. We're all connected now. That's great. And now, IBD patients, take your green ribbons, your hopes for an IBD-free future, and tie them in a knot around the rope, just like Ryan is going to do it on stage. There you go. Tie that on to the rope. Let's do that in just a moment. Now, friends, family, caregivers like Jackie, healthcare professionals, supporters like Dr. Ehrlich and Donna, everyone, it's your turn. Please tie your white and blue ribbons to the rope. You may not have IBD, but you've chosen to take the journey towards your journey.
We can find a little piece for you. Come on over.
All right, we all fastened and set on there. Ladies and gentlemen, now I want you to raise the rope up and lift it high above your head. Everybody, hold the rope. Lift it up in the air so we can see it. Look at this, everybody. Look at that. With no ribbons filled with inspiration, and all the hands open high, it can feel like you're taking steps along a lonely path, but you are not. You are connected with an entire community, the same destination. That destination is called Mount Remission, and getting to its peak, the cures. We're all in this together because nobody gets through these journeys without help and guidance and love. Please pass the ropes to the front of the room, and we want you to direct your attention to the screens while you're passing those ropes all the way up to the front.
Thank you. that was really moving. All of us holding the road together.
I
was 30 years old. I was 10.
The IBD journey is different for everyone. I see a different struggle and unique case every day.
For us, there were some wrong turns, misleading directions, climbs, and downhill.
For me, I focus on helping my patients to acknowledge, courage, and love during and outside of treatment.
There were definitely some lonely stretches at times.
My family support and the support of this community have been pivotal in getting me where I am today.
The random players and hospital stays are now part of our lives.
With the help of the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation, there are new discoveries and victories every day. Wherever you are in your journey, we're all in it together.
The Crohn's and Colitis Foundation can support healthcare providers like me to improve the lives of patients.
I got involved in the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation because it was the way I could give my time to help the treasure.
The Crohn's and Colitis Foundation provides us with hope that one day a mom like me can just be a mom who isn't thinking about the next options for myself and my child.
The Crohn's and Colitis Foundation allows me and my company to get together to create change for people we love.
It is. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being on this journey with us.
Thank you for fighting for kids like me and superheroes like my mom and all of this year's honorees. Today we celebrate our IBD community and take steps together towards your mission and goals.
Wonderful video. I got a question. Are you guys ready to take steps together toward the World Free from IBD? I'm happy to hear that. You know who else is ready? Ladies and gentlemen, Swoop is ready. Go on, Swoop. Nice catch, Dr. Franco. Swoop is now going to head to the back of the room. He's going to help lead us on along with the Eagles cheerleaders. Watch out, Swoop is making his way through. Let's come out together. And then we go next to Swoop. And the cheerleaders are going to cheer on and down on the field. Top teams go down in the press room and the locker room. So make sure that you visit with our sponsors along the way. You guys are going to help me count down. So take steps against him. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it!
Hi, Em. Good to see you. You want to say hello? Hello, everyone. Thank you for watching and for supporting the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. We're so appreciative of all. Sorry. How long have you been with the foundation?
I've been with the foundation for 7 years, and I've been a patient for over 20.
Amazing, amazing.
Thank you for being here and for all that you do, Dr. Jacalyn.
I'll see you again soon.
Sounds good.
Oh, so sorry. All right, we are heading out now. You'll see the crowds of people. They're going to be heading out to the field, which is where the Philadelphia Eagles actually play. And everybody gets to walk down on the field, which is a big deal. So I'll let you see everybody. If you saw during the event, there were different color ribbons. There was green, blue, and white. And so you see how many people are affected by these diseases. And people of all ages, it doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, how old you are. People are diagnosed, unfortunately, every day with IBD, Crohn's, ulcerative colitis. And this is an incredibly strong community of people. As you can see, I don't know how many people are here. I'm going to say several thousand. And we'll be able to talk to more people once we get down to the field. Also, for teams that raised $5,000 or more, which our team, Dr. Jacalyn's Colitis crew, did, we actually get to tour the Eagles locker room. That's right, where the Philadelphia Eagles actually get changed. Get to tour the locker room and get our picture taken with the Super Bowl trophy, which is incredible. So I was able to take a tour of the locker room when I first found the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. That was in 2018, I believe. So I didn't do the tour today, but some of my family members might have done the tour. We'll speak to them as soon as we get back downstairs. For those of you who are not familiar, the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation is global. They have chapters all over the world. And the one that we are here representing today is the Philadelphia, Delaware chapter. I am honored and privileged to be a board member. I'm also a support group leader. And I also have two teams. Dr. Jacalyn's Colitis crew, Take Steps, and also Dr. Jacalyn's Colitis crew, Spin for Cures. I'll also be running in Guts for Glory, which is in Ocean City, New Jersey, and that's taking place in August. So if any of you are in the Philadelphia area, South Jersey area, Delaware, and you'd like to be on my team, Spin for Cures or the Guts for Glory, you're welcome to join me. You know how to reach me. You can just find me on social media. We'll probably lose internet connection again because we're walking back down the ramp. Okay, we're back again. And for those of you who didn't get to see it last time, I just want to show you where the Phillies play. Philadelphia Phillies play at Citizens Bank Park over there. And then okay, we're back again. Lost service. And thank you to my family for setting up the television there at our station on the concourse. So if you are in the area and you want to stop by and see USA Global TV and Radio, so we lose the Wi-Fi when we are walking down this ramp. And for those of you that know anything about Wi-Fi and putting it into a stadium this size to accommodate this number of people is a huge undertaking, very expensive, time consuming. So there's certain places where they're not going to actually have strong Wi-Fi like here on all parts of the ramp. It is a beautiful day today. As I mentioned earlier, it's extremely hot and humid. My hair is completely ruined already, but that's okay. We're here for a good cause, and God willing, we'll be back again next year. So I'd like to urge any of you who are living with any type of autoimmune condition to reach out and find support. I know myself, I really was not wanting to talk to anyone about what was going on in my life when I was diagnosed. But that's the worst thing you can do. It's important to find a support group. It's important to know that you are not your disease. You may have a disease, but that's not you. It's what you have. And whether there's a cure or not, you have value. Your life has meaning. Very nice music. So, for those of you just joining us, we are at Lincoln Financial Field, home of the Philadelphia Eagles football team, and we are on the concourse getting our steps in literally at the 2023 Take Steps Walk. And I'm joined today by my family. And my friends Justin and Joe. And we are headed back. There they are manning the station. And you can see our setup. Everybody, every sponsor gets oh my gosh, see myself on television, I look like a mess. Anyway, every sponsor gets to have a table. I don't know if you have to raise a certain amount of money or not, but we raised just over $5,000. And it's an honor to be here. And I want to thank the people who donated. It really means a lot. And we didn't raise as much money this year as we have in the past, but that's okay. We have two other events that are coming up, which is the Spin for Cures, and also, as I mentioned, the Guts and Glory race. So we're going to go down to the field and take a look. I'm going to show you what's going on there, and then we're going to sign off for today. So follow me to the field, and then we'll be saying goodbye.
The field, they went this way.
I'm just going to show them the field. And then, yeah, actually you can walk around the field, which I told you, and I've done that in the past. But for today, I'm just going to show you what it looks like. And if you've ever attended a football game here, it is you can see how many seats are here that aren't filled, and the boxes up there. And so as you walk around the field, you get a sense of how much sound there must be when all the fans, and Philadelphia fans are crazy to begin with, but how much sound there is. And you can see that people are walking through there, which is where the Eagles locker room is. So that is our coverage for today so far. I'm going to see where Justin is there. He is, see if he wants to join. Justin, how are you?
Good, Dr. JACALYN. How are you?
Good, good. What did you think of the event?
It was amazing. It was very emotional. A lot of stories are personal, a personal battle against the disease that really takes a lot away from us.
It's so true. Justin, where I was standing, there were some very young children, and they had the green ribbon. It was just heartbreaking to think that, when I was diagnosed, I was an adult. I think I was 24 or something. But for a child to get one of these diseases, and we know at the moment there are no cures as of yet. There are different treatment options. It's heartbreaking. And when that Jackie and Liam, I think the mother and son got up there, and the son was just overwhelmed. It's just heartbreaking.
Yeah, it was an emotional moment for sure. Yeah, and like you said, I was 20, almost 28 when I was diagnosed. And it was hard enough at that age to get diagnosed. I can't imagine what it's like at 5 or 7 or 10.
And to know that also if you are a parent and you have it, like Jackie has it, and then her son has it, that's really tough.
Yeah, that's the heredity part of it. It's a shame that, you feel like you've been bitten by a snake once, and it happens to a child. It's got to be even worse. So, hats off to Jackie. I mean, she really has had to deal with a lot in her life And she's doing a great job with a great little kid. So I think that's pretty cool.
Oh, hey.
Hi.
You were up front. Yeah, you were
Yeah. Justin,
Say
I'm
your
gonna-
name and
Justin, yeah,
everything
tell
you got
us who
going on.
you are.
Oh, I'm Rachel.
Hey, Rachel.
I'm a Crohn's patient. I've had Crohn's since 2001. Colostomy since 2017.
Ooh.
Yeah, it
How you
sucks, right?
feeling?
Oh, I feel great today. Me and Petunia are doing great. Her name is Petunia. You know, you gotta name it so helps you deal with it.
Some words to the people.
You do not let this define you. Do not let it define you. You gotta roll with the punches because this is not the end. This is not the end. You have to realize that things happen and this is just your story.
I love that.
Is your story. This is my story. I have a colostomy bag and that is my story. That is my new normal. So yeah.
You know what's interesting? Thank you for your transparency. You're
welcome.
beautiful, you're intelligent,
Thank you.
well-spoken. Nobody would ever know.
You know, I am the master of disguise. So yeah, for like the first 3 years I hid it. I really didn't tell anybody. And then now I'm more transparent because when I was diagnosed with Crohn's, I didn't have anybody to necessarily talk to and I didn't have anybody to look to. So now I'm more open about what's happened to me and the things that I go through, and I know that I am helping and inspiring somebody somewhere.
Yes, you are.
So
Yes,
as much
you
as I
are.
want to be quiet about it, I can't.
No, I appreciate you. I'm a
Yeah.
patient too.
Yeah,
Also
see?
colitis.
I mean, it's a journey, but it's what I'm dealing with. And I don't like to say that I'm dealing with it. It's the hand that I've been dealt, and I'm shuffling the cards and dealing it how I'm supposed to.
Well,
That's
your
a good
strength
one.
and courage is very amazing and impressive.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for stopping by.
No problem.
Follow us on YouTube, USA Global TV and Radio.
Oh yeah, I definitely am. Oh, that's me right there.
It's on delay, so you know.
It's 7-second delay.
Little TV delay, right?
Yeah, there's a 7-second delay.
Appreciate everybody.
You want to say hello?
Hello, everybody. I'm a supporter.
Your name?
My name is Sean Walker.
Hi, Sean.
Nice
Where
to
in
meet
the
you.
world
Nice
do
to meet
you live? Nice to meet you.
I live in Philadelphia. That's my girlfriend,
Aw.
Rachel. So I'm here just trying to support her however I can, being there for her however I can, and anyone else. So,
Well, it's important. It's an important role.
1,000%. No, 1,000%. Yeah. So we appreciate everything that you guys do.
Thank you.
Just her coming here and seeing the community, and we just here having fun, dancing, smiling.
Did you go down the field yet?
Not yet.
Okay. Got to do that.
So that's next?
Yeah. Got to do that.
I didn't know we were going to get on the field. Yeah. Right. You know we was gonna get on the field.
Yeah. Once we do that, when we go around, we go down. That's how we. That's
All
gonna be
right.
us. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye. All right, we're going to go back to Justin. Justin, you're on.
It is so loud down here. It's amazing. I barely hear you, but we just had the band play Rolling on the River. And, of course, that's a Tina Turner song. Unfortunately, Tina Turner passing away a couple of weeks ago. What a legend, though. And her music lives on. But it's just amazing to see all these people out here, all these excited people dancing and jogging and running after Swoop. Swoop's running around here. So everyone's having a great time and a great event. These are, I was surprised by so many caregivers. There's a lot of the people that had the bands were the caregivers. And boy, that's not an easy thing to do. That's certainly difficult. It takes a lot of patience, and sometimes you have to clean up after somebody. So it can be very, very difficult. And they do it with love, so that's the important thing. Dr. Jackalyyn, are you able to hear me? It is so loud down here. That's great. And people are getting ready to go onto the field. See the place where the Eagles play their games. What a season it was for the Eagles, too. Going all the way to the Super Bowl, #1 team in the NFC. And unfortunately not being able to pull out that Super Bowl victory, but got close. That was exciting for a lot of us fans, so we're happy about that. And it's so good to have friends like my friend Joe and all the people who support us, not only monetarily, but also emotionally, spiritually. I think that's one of the most... Money's so important for sure. There's no doubt about that. But support is just as important. You know, some people say, well, I can't donate much. I can only donate $5 or $10. That's fine. You know, if 1,000 people donate $10, it's $10,000. That's a big deal. So it's never too little. It's never too late. If you haven't donated yet, if you want to donate today, please do it. We'd be happy to take that donation and try to make lives better. A lot of times when I donate, I ask them to earmark my money for the kids to go to Camp Oasis. Camp Oasis is a camp for kids with Crohn's and colitis. It's a special camp, and there are doctors on staff there, and these kids can go there and actually just be kids. They don't have to worry about the pain of disease. They can go out and camp, and they can play sports, and they can do all kinds of great things. So I believe with the Crohn's Colitis Foundation, the number I believe is 85 cents out of every dollar. 85 cents out of $80. Let me try that again. 85 cents out of $1 goes to
Justin?
Yes.
Yes, I'm wondering, are you walking down towards the locker room? Oh, he's right here. Look. That's pretty funny. Are you going in the locker room?
Are we able to?
I think so, yes.
Okay.
All right,
So I got to find my way down there.
All right.
Joe, do you want to go down the locker room?
Yeah, I don't care.
All right. Very cool.
Out of nowhere, he's everywhere.
So we'll go down. Joe will snap some pictures and.
Yeah, I want to go to the locker room too.
Okay.
What I think I'm going to do, if it's okay too,
In the meantime, we'll take a look at what's going on to see that there are still some people that are up here playing games, walking around, but most people have been heading down to the fields or the locker room. So that's where we're going to be heading as well. And let's just say Justin will be taking us into the locker room.
Yeah, we're going to get to that locker room and see the defending NFC Championship team, the Philadelphia Eagles, see their locker room.
All right. Sounds good. All right. We're cutting over to Justin then.
All right. Got to find my way down there. And Joe, our photographer, is going to come with us. We're going to head down. Here we are going through the tunnel where all the fans go to watch the Eagles. They've been exciting, certainly over the last several years.
There's no sign or anything.
All right, yeah. How do you get down there? How do you get down there? All right, so we went down the wrong section. And we're gonna try this again. We're gonna go all the way down to the ramp, and that'll take us to the field, hopefully. Some kids here playing some football, which is neat. Yeah, food trucks here too. That's another thing. It's really not just the walk. There's so much more to it. The food truck, or food trucks, and the games, and all the tables. A lot of giveaways here. It's really nice. So we're gonna find our way somehow to that locker room. Further down, I don't know. Yeah, we're trying to figure out how to get down there now. Thank you for everybody watching who's a part of the show today. We appreciate it. Some of you we know are not even in the Philadelphia area. You might not even be in the United States. So welcome to all of you too. Thankful to have everybody. And even if you're not in the Philadelphia area or the United States, you can still donate. So don't forget it. If you want to help us out, make a donation.
Justin.
Yes.
I'm back here at the desk, manning the desk. Everybody is going to the locker room, which is great. What are you seeing in front of you? Are you seeing a lot of people still here?
A lot of people still here. What we're trying to do is find how to get onto the field. We were blocked at a couple of the entrances. Oh, okay, I think people on.
You couldn't find your way? Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, we were having trouble finding our way. I don't know if this is right or. I guess we'll go down this way.
Yeah, it's a big circle, right? It's somewhere along.
Yeah.
Well, I want to give a shout out to everybody who's been with us on all of our various platforms. We've been live streaming since about 10:20 a.m. here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, in the United States of America. We are broadcasting live from Lincoln Financial Field, which is home of the Philadelphia Eagles. And Justin, for people who aren't aware, maybe they're not living in this country, they're somewhere else, we are global. Well, when did the Philadelphia Eagles win the coveted Super Bowl trophy?
2017 season was the year they won it. And last year, they had a 10-point lead at halftime and weren't able to hold on. Almost won another Super Bowl last year. So, good run.
Justin, that was a tough one for sure. My mom is a huge fan, and yeah, she wasn't too happy. But there's something about Philadelphia Eagles fans too, isn't there?
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely a football town. This is definitely a football town. I think about it, when Eagles games are happening on a Sunday here in Philadelphia, the tailgating probably starts around 6 o'clock in the morning or 1 o'clock.
Yeah, you're so right. And I wonder if we can get a visual of the field from here. Not the field, the parking lot where the people love to tailgate. It's something else. People would be camped out. So this is not the parking lot where people typically would be, but there's parking all
No, we're not on the field right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So there are a lot more people who are walking through. It looks like they probably were at the event and then decided to stop and chat because, as you know, there's so many people here, and being part of the community, we know a lot of people, and you don't really get a chance to speak to them because you're in the event, and we're working today. So I can understand people wanting to stop and chat with their friends, their community members.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Yeah.
We have a pretty long line here to try to get into the locker room.
Can you show us how long the line is?
I can't. Let me step out a little bit.
Oh, wow. That is a long line.
It reminds me of last year.
So you've gone in there before. What can people expect to see? I've been in there too. I was surprised by how immaculate the locker room was. I mean, it was pristine.
It is. It's You'll see the lockers of all the players. Most of them are cleaned out right now because it's the off season, but you get to see how they get ready before a Sunday battle. So it's pretty neat.
Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful facility for sure.
It really is. You know, it's kind of, it just brings up so many thoughts about the pandemic and how we as humans want to be with other people and couldn't be. We were deprived of that really for a few years. And to be back together in an event like this, I think is just so moving and just so much a part of the human experience. Don't you think, Justin, about being with other people in a community?
Oh, it's all the difference in the world. I know that we live in a time where we have FaceTime, have all these different ways of connecting with each other virtually, but it's not the same as physical contact with other people, being with them personally. And I think that it was hard to go through those couple of years of COVID. I'm glad that we're back at a point now where we do that stuff.
Yes, definitely, it's true. And I was saying earlier, Justin, that I was really moved at the ribbon experience, the ribbon part of the event, that these diseases don't care how old you are. They don't care who you are. They don't care how much money you have or don't have or where you live. They will come for anyone at any age. I mean, I've known people in their 80s who were diagnosed, and people, children, babies. And to have a community where you know that you're not alone, you know that you're not some kind of freak, that it's so important.
Yeah, that's one of the things you feel when you're first diagnosed is that I'm alone. And you can't help it. You're a little bit selfish. You think about yourself and how am I going to get through this? How am I going to navigate this terrible thing? And then you start to realize there are other people trying to navigate the same thing. You do what you can in helping you through. And that in turn helps you.
Very true. We just interviewed a woman who was diagnosed, and then she ended up having the surgery similar to yours, and she has a bag. She's named the bag, and her boyfriend was with her, and that really impressed me. He's been with her through the whole thing, and to have someone who stays by your side regardless of what happens to you, you know what that's like with your wonderful family standing by you. And I want people to realize that there are people in the world who will love you just as you are.
That's right. I mean, when I got diagnosed, I was dating my wife at the time. And I actually told her, we had been dating for about a little over a year. And I said to her, I said, look, I understand if you don't want to stay around. If you don't. Wow. No.
You're really blessed.
Yeah. To have somebody stick around with you, even though they're going to have to go through this with you, it's pretty amazing.
It is so emotional when you think about it, when you think about the journey, and you think about who is there, who has been there, who's stood by you, because everybody doesn't. I mean, I'm the first one to tell you that. I've had guys tell me that I was disgusting because I had ulcerative colitis. They wanted nothing to do with me, and that really impacted me from just as a woman, but also mentally. You just feel like you're damaged and you're broken. And what I realized as a result of being part of this Crohn's Colitis Foundation community is that there's something wrong with those people. They're the ones who have a problem. I mean, I have an illness, and I am just grateful for my family and friends who have stood by me. And of course, for the Crohn's Colitis Foundation, they are amazing.
Yeah, there's nothing that we can do. When you have a disease, it's a disease. It's not like you snap your fingers and change it. And I think people who've never been through it, I'm glad that a lot of people have never been through it, but sometimes they don't realize that this is our lives and this is what we have to go through, and we didn't really have a choice in the matter.
Exactly. And Justin, something I've heard from so many people who have these illnesses, that even though they're in remission, they're always thinking, is it going to come back? Is it coming back today? Is today the day? And I live my life like that every day. I mean, there have been some years I could not come here and walk around. It would be absolutely physically impossible. And there are people today who couldn't come because their disease is so bad that they're not able to leave their home. And it just really upsets me.
It is upsetting. It's hard. You don't like to see anybody suffer, and especially when you've been in that position. You know what it's like, and how bad you felt. Empathize, not just sympathize, but empathize with those people.
So true. So true. So for anybody out there who has IBD, again, I just want you to remember, you have a disease. You are not a disease. You are not alone. And that's why we're here raising money, raising awareness so that there will be a cure. There will be cures. There will be additional treatment options. There are people working right now to find new treatments. And I'm encouraged by how many of the, and I know there are people out there who are against pharmaceuticals, but friends, if you have ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease and you found something that worked for you that was holistic, that is fantastic. For the majority of us, we have to be on pharmaceuticals just so we can function. And what I found was, Justin, that there are more options for people than I've ever seen before. There are companies here that drug companies, manufacturers you can speak to about their products. And I know for me, I was told by my doctor that I should go on Zeposia, and I need some more information about it. And they're here today, so I'm going to be speaking to them to find out what I need to know. But there are options for people more than there have been when I was diagnosed in 1991.
Yeah, even when I was diagnosed in 2002, there were very few options. And then they came out with the biologics and the immunomodulators. Beat the disease, or at least put it in remission.
Yes. Yeah. Justin, for people just joining us, where are you right now?
I'm in the tunnel heading to the locker room, the Eagles locker room. Pretty long line, so we're running. They're letting people go in batches. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, from what I remember about being in the locker room, I think it was sort of a circle, and then the lockers are all on the wall in a circle. Is that what you remember?
That's what I remember. Yeah.
And then the Eagles logo is on the floor.
Yes.
Yeah. That's pretty.
The press room is right by there.
And where is the actual Super Bowl trophy?
I don't know today where it is. I don't know if it's in the locker room. It might be. The 2017/8 trophy.
So I know you're a big sports guy. What do you predict for the Eagles for the next season?
I think they got a really good team. I think they have a shot to. I think they'll win the division. I think that they'll be a force in the playoffs. Hopefully, get back to the Super Bowl and maybe win it. They're definitely one of the top 2 or 3 teams in the NFL. So I think that they have a really good chance.
Right, go Eagles! Glad to hear that.
Absolutely.
Now, what about the other Philadelphia teams? Do you follow any of the other sports?
Yeah, I follow the Phillies. It's been an up and down year with them right now. The Sixers just got eliminated from the playoffs a few weeks back. It's disappointing, but we're hopeful that things turn around. And the Flyers are they're down right now, but hopefully they'll turn things around with their new front office. So some positive things to think about.
Justin, do you want to tell people what your connection is to ice hockey specifically?
So yeah, I run a charity myself called Checkmate's Charitable Association, and we play games, celebrity NHL games, with former NHL players. We had been doing that before the pandemic, and we're going to try to start that up again, probably in 2024. But players like John LeClaire, Brian Propp, Riley Cote, they come out, and we have a good time playing with them and just trying to see if we can keep up with those guys, which we can. But Checkmate's Charitable Association, some of the money that we raise does go to the Crohn's Colitis Foundation. Some of it goes to the United Ostomy of America. And then we're going to possibly try to do a joint venture in Toronto, Canada. So hockey is a big part of my life. I played hockey growing up, and I played roller hockey through college, and it's just been a passion for me. So I wanted to turn that passion into something that we could put towards.
Justin,
Yeah.
I don't know if I told you, but I had been a huge Philadelphia Flyers fan in the 70s and 80s, I think it was. And it was a time when I would have to have a radio. Remember, the radio, you'd listen to the game on the radio. And whatever was happening at home with my parents, I was adamant that I had to take the radio with me if we were going somewhere. And when I was watching the game on television, I'd have to sit with my legs crossed and my hands folded and not move, because that would be bad luck.
Yeah.
And I remember when they used to have those soda cans and they had the players' pictures on there.
I have some of them.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And I had a scrapbook. It was really amazing.
Yeah.
How have they? Go ahead.
Those were the glory years, the 70s when they won the 2 Stanley Cups. And then the 80s almost won a couple of Stanley Cups.
And none since then, right?
Nah, last Stanley Cup was 1975. I was 6 months old.
It's amazing how you have such a great memory for these dates.
It's just been a passion for so long. It really has. I fell in love with the sport as a kid and got to play it in the neighborhood, and got to play ice hockey in high school and play roller hockey in college. And I still play today. I'm not nearly as fast and can't do the things I did before, but still can put in some time on the ice.
Well, and it's a sport that requires you to be in top shape too, doesn't it?
You do have to be in pretty good shape, absolutely.
Because you have to go back and forth on the ice. And what about that equipment? How much does that weigh, really?
When I started playing, it probably weighed about 25, 30 pounds. But now it's much more lightweight. It's probably closer to 15 pounds. So, as obviously with everything else, as technology gets better, this equipment gets better too. Even the skates are so much lighter than they were. What I used to skate on were almost like bricks. They're really, really heavy. And today the skates are lightweight. They barely feel like a shoe.
It's amazing. Absolutely. I have never played hockey. I think I would be terrible at it, but it's a sport I really like. Are you there, Justin?
I'm there. I was just losing the sound there for a second.
Oh, okay. No, I said I've never played hockey, but I have a lot of respect for the sport and for the players. Like basketball, you have to be in tremendous shape to play basketball too.
Yeah, up and down, back and forth, not much stoppage.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Can you hear the music?
No, I cannot. Let me spotlight you.
It's blaring down here now. We got music blaring and getting ready to get into that locker room here and walk out the tunnel.
Yeah, I can't hear the music because there's music blaring here as well, and there's some more people still coming through. I'm not sure where they're coming from, but it's been quite an event.
We're getting ready to get in there now. We're almost at the door. It's supposed to be the press room. We're walking into the press room right now.
Okay, that's pretty cool. And
yeah.
Hey, we're here with Michael Traeger. You want to be on?
Hi. Hello.
Hello. Hello. I'm going to turn it over to Justin for just a moment. Justin, is that okay? I'm going to chat with Michael.
Please.
Thank you.
All right. So we are headed into the press room here. And I'll try to, once I get in, I'll try to turn the camera around. The press room is where all the post-game
questions are asked. The press conference at the end of the game. We'll go locker room. Thank you. Yeah, we're in the press room here, and they have you can see they have school-style desks for the reporters. So this takes you back to college, and there's the front of the room where the press box is. Or, I'm sorry, the press room, not the press box. And now we're heading into the locker room. This is neat. Really, something that we don't really get a chance to see is. Thank you. Something that we don't get a chance to see is regular fans. And here we are. We're heading into that locker room right now. I'll show you. I don't know if anybody's.
Come on in. If anybody didn't want a photo, you can to the left or to the right.
All right.
You want a picture? You want your picture?
All right. All right. So here we are. Hi. Thank you.
How's everybody today?
Good. All right. So I'm going to kind of point the camera around.
Now it's about to get better.
Here are all the locker room, all the lockers up there. You can see trust, community, precision, progressive, collaboration, respect, passion, unity. We have all these different sayings in here. The signs above the lockers aren't there, so it looks like we don't know whose locker's whose. But this is what it looks like. And there's a place where they can hang their jackets, their sports jackets, and a place where they can put in all the stuff they have, their personal belongings, and also a lock there for their valuables. So it's pretty cool. It's a really neat place to be, especially if you're like me and an Eagles fan. It's nice. And there's the Eagles logo on the floor. You see that? The Super Bowl trophy is in the Hall of Fame now. So we're not going to see the Super Bowl trophy. It's in the Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio, which I was there actually in 2018. Yeah, right. Joe said take a road trip, which I agree. I've been there before. It's a neat place to see. Wow. The lockers are so big. Let's see. The lockers. There's the Eagles logo on the floor. The lockers on the left side now. Not much different than the right side. People walking in. We are live here on USA Global TV and radio. Just something neat. Must be amazing for the players to be able to get ready in here and then run out on the field and start to play the game they love. All right. It's a gigantic locker room, that's for sure. Yeah. Could you imagine all the equipment that they have in here and all the size of the players? Makes you wonder what the vet was like if the vet had this kind of capacity. The vet is referring to Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia. It's no longer here. It was brought down in 2004. But what a great place that was too, and had a lot of history for me too. Got to go to a lot of games as a kid. Here we are heading out of the tunnel. Thank you. And we're heading out now. What's that?
The lights and the music, this is where the Eagles run out the tunnel.
Oh, nice. Please. All right, the music's going to play here. Let's see. As the Eagles run out of this tunnel, thank you. The music is blaring now. The lights are on. And pictures. Where the team will be going out, get ready to play. Former 1980 NFC champions. 2004 NFC champions. And then they became world champions. 2017 classes. Players must be gotta be so pumped up, ready to jump out on that field and play football. It's a thrill for people who don't get a chance to see this kind of stuff very often. So we are live.
Do that, following all the way around. Please stay on the turf.
You see, the field is not the field right now. It looks like they're resodding everything. So we can't go onto the field. But this is the walk part of the walk. See all the banners up there. All the different banners from all the NFL championships. Also the NFC championships and the Super Bowl. Most recently, they won the NFC championship and the NFC East this past season, 2022. Almost got that Super Bowl. So close. But not quite. Had a 10-point lead at the half. And just couldn't put it together. But most importantly, as fun as this is, and it is fun, the main reason why we're here is to raise money and awareness for people with inflammatory bowel disease, ulcerative colitis, Crohn's disease. Yeah. We're going to head up it's a hot day here in Philadelphia. Sun's beating down on us on the field. Dr. Jackson, are you still there? We're headed up. These would be great seats to watch the game for sure. We're at the 25-yard line. So we're making the trek back up to the concourse.
Justin, sorry. How's everything going there? Bye.
Good.
Take care.
And now we're heading back up towards the concourse.
Okay. I didn't get to see the locker room. I was chatting with two of the board members here at the Crohn's colitis event, so that was nice. Thanks for carrying on.
Yeah, my pleasure. You got to watch it on the replay.
I definitely will. Did you get to see the trophy?
They did not have the trophy.
Interesting.
Actually,
You know, that's a question I have for you. Is it, I guess every year there's a new trophy. It doesn't travel around from team to team, does it?
well, they said they sent that trophy back to Canton, Ohio in the NFL Hall of Fame.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So every year they have a new trophy.
I think, I don't know if they have two different ones. I think they might have one where they present it to the team, and that's what stays in Canton. And then I think they might have another trophy. I'm not sure, though.
Okay. Okay. Interesting.
I know in hockey they have multiple Stanley Cups. One is the presentation cup, and the other one is a cup that stays in Toronto. So I think football.
Okay. Well, there you heard it. The latest and greatest.
Yeah.
Justin, is there anything else that we need to show people, or should we start to wind down?
I think it's time to wind down. I think festivities are still going on. We're still seeing people lining up for Build-A-Bear right now. I'll show you that.
Hold on, let me spotlight you. Hold on.
What's that?
I put you on spotlight.
But okay, yeah. There's Build-A-Bear, and the kids are getting their Build-A-Bear.
Thank you, Justin. And Justin, I'm putting your contact information up. So if you want to just let people know what services and value you provide, and in addition to being a TV show host here, and also your show, Entrepreneur and So Much More, on Mondays, the first Monday of each month, tell us about the value that you bring in your business.
Yeah. I run a company called Just For You, training and consulting, and I teach people how to use Microsoft applications and also how to soft skill classes like time management, conflict management, communication skills. I do classes for individuals, and I also do classes for companies. And if you want to reach out to me, my email address is justin@justforyou, all spelled out, JUSTFORYOUTC.com. And you reach out to me there if you're looking for a course for your company, or if you want to build your skills to get a new position in your company or maybe somewhere else. I can help you get there. On my cell, 610-324-5545.
Thanks, Justin. We have your contact information right there on the screen. So, wow, look, somebody's very tall walking by. Hold on one second. Hi.
Hello.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. I got to put him down and put us up.
There you go. Wow, look at that.
Wow, you are amazing. What's your name? Look at this. Incredible.
That's really cool.
You look amazing. Thanks for stopping by.
I can't imagine.
I have problems sometimes just walking on my sneakers.
Yeah, built.
That was amazing. All right, Justin, we are going to close out for the 2023 Take Steps event here in Philadelphia at Lincoln Financial Field. Thank you to all of you who have tuned in at some point during our broadcast. We look forward to watching the replay. And again, if you would like to donate to the Crohn's Colitis Foundation, you will be able to do so. You can donate to our team, and I am putting in the link right now. And also, if you would like to be part of the Spin for Cures event, which is coming up in the fall, we would love to have you join. Yeah. Here is the Take Steps Crohn's Colitis Foundation link to donate to our team, and you can find it right here on the screen as well as in the comments. So, Justin, thank you for being here today. Thank you for taking time out of your Sunday to be here with us. I really appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thank you, too.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll see you again, Justin. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks, everyone, and a big thank you to the employees at the Crohn's Colitis Foundation, Philadelphia, Delaware chapter. Thank you to our board members. Thank you to all the patients and caregivers. I want a special thanks to my family for always supporting me. I really do love you. That would be Debbie and John and Connor and Megan, of course, my beautiful mother, Joyce, and then also to Tyler and Kim and Ella, and also to Blake and Samantha. Thank you so much. I love you all. And thank you to our team at USA Global TV and Radio. We really appreciate you. Please do subscribe to our channel, which is on YouTube. It's USA Global TV. You can also follow me on my other YouTube channel, which is Dr. JACALYN KERBECK. And I look forward to hearing from you. You can reach out to me directly on social media. I'm on all the social media platforms. And again, we stand for education, entertainment, hope, and inspiration. Signing off for now, Dr. JACALYN KERBECK at USA Global TV and Radio. God bless you and be well. Bye.